So we've had 3 Blessed Adventures this week, and here's some stories from Wednesday's Blessed Adventure.
Yeah, my Blessed Adventure was quite lovely. It was quite different than I thought it would be. It was almost right off the bat that God gave me a woman to talk to, and I actually missed it. But on our way back, we ran across her again, and we were able to pray for her. So that was really cool that he reopened that door and that window for us to be able to step in and show him. It was a lovely experience that I would want it to happen again.
3 of us were walking near the Eden Centre, and we ended up talking to somebody who recognised me, and he'd been on Alpha. And he said he listened to Christian music sometimes, and he would really like to have an experience of God. So I prayed, and we all prayed, and we prayed that he would have an experience of God. But it was great. It was fantastic. It was like a God opportunity, because he'd been on Alpha, he knew me, he knew Chrissy, and for all that to happen just there at that time, and he was requesting a divine appointment. So we really need to pray into that and pray that God meets him.
So I went out into the high street with James and Liz, and we met a guy called Wellington who was from Brazil. And it just so happens that James speaks fluent Portuguese. So he started speaking in Portuguese to this guy, and we gave him one of the carol service leaflets. And it turns out that he believes in God, and he wants to come to church. So it was a really good, positive conversation, and it's amazing that God put him in our path, and we happen to have someone that speaks Portuguese. And it was just so amazing to see the power of God.
Well, it was surprising. It was surprising how much fun it was. And people were very approachable. They were polite as well. I wasn't expecting them just to go like that, but no, they were really nice.
Yeah, what I found as well is people were quite receptive to being prayed for as well. And you could tell the initial engagement, the atmosphere was sort of different after the prayers, and it was like that all through. It was really very nice, yeah.
I think my biggest surprise was how receptive people were to hearing about Jesus. And one of the ladies, when we asked him, we said, what would you ask God to do if he could do one thing in your life? She was like, I wouldn't get anything for free. Like, she just didn't understand the idea of salvation. So it was great to have the chance, even though it was very brief, to say, actually, God's love is for free and he's not asking for anything in return. So it was good just to go out, have some conversations. And people were engaged, people were receptive. So we praise God for that.